Alright, hello everyone, it's Kevin here. So today I'm going to be answering some of your questions. And as you can see, I just got off work, my usual attire, that sort of a thing. 2 days ago I posted a Instagram story about, hey, I'm going to be making this video, this Q&A video, and if you want to ask some questions, feel free to send them in. But I only got like a few replies, so it is what it is. But let's just get started. First question is, what got you started with YouTube? Well, there are two people that I was influenced by. One is a channel called MXR Plays. They're an Asian American couple who lives in Seattle. They used to live in LA, and they used to make a lot of Skyrim mods, but nowadays they just make reaction videos to Reddit threads, providing funny commentary. They also make some really juicy thumbnails, so that's why I was influenced by them, because I love their humor. I started watching them when I was about to graduate high school, so I pretty much grew up with them throughout my entire undergrad. And the second person that I was influenced by is a channel called Abroad in Japan. Some of you may heard of this channel, some of you have not, but Abroad in Japan, he's a British YouTuber living in Tokyo. He used to live in Sendai in Miyagi Prefecture. He came to Japan as a JET teacher or JET program. As an ALT, he started doing filmmaking full-time. But what got me hooked on to his channel was his cinematography and his sarcastic humor. So that's what got me attached to him, and I like the way he presents the information about Japan, and I wish I could implement some of his things that he does on YouTube to mine someday. And then as for MXR Plays, I wish I could do like some sort of a reaction channel with friends or whoever I'm collaborating with. So if you're down to do some reaction videos, you can always hit me up, but it doesn't matter. But anyways, for YouTube itself, I was just fascinated with how people do their edits, how they provided funny commentary to their viewers, and what kept the audience engaged. And that's what I wanted to master at, because I'm still struggling to, make people laugh, but I'm just being myself. So that's the ultimate philosophy for me. I just gotta be myself. I just hope I don't say some stuff that'll get me canceled. I'm just kidding, but yeah, that's why I'm doing YouTube, because I'm just fascinated with the editing process, the thumbnails, and the commentary that keeps people engaged. Oh my god, why do I feel like you're gonna ask me this question at the back of my head? I know you're gonna ask me this question. Oh my god. Alright, so the question is, how was working at H Mart? Oh my god. Nadia, I knew you were gonna ask this. But anyways, how was working at H Mart? So for those of you who don't know, I worked at H Mart for 3 years, from 2019 to June of 2022 last year. How was the work experience? It was good. I mean, I had a lot of fun. I made a lot of connections with coworkers, customers, and some other people from other shops. And I still go there from time to time because my brother works there now. I still keep in touch with some of them, and we hang out outside of work, do some fun stuff. But working at H Mart itself, there are times where there are some funny, some fun times, some bad times. I think it's a really good learning process, because not everything's gonna go perfect. You're gonna run into some hiccups, obstacles, and it's up to you how you're gonna deal with those kinds of things. But for me, I had to leave ultimately because the pay wasn't really good after a while. So they're only paying state minimum wage, which was $16, but I only got a 50-cent raise. So I had to leave, even though I wanted to work there longer, but the pay wasn't as sustainable in the long run. I'm still I'm still in touch with some of the people who still work there. So yeah. So what's your plan now career-wise? You plan to work for a company or freelance? I'm on the fence on this one because I know freelance is, it depends on, if the way I see freelance is that if you have good connections, you're able to make a living doing jobs that can be very lucrative. But if you don't have the good connections, you are gonna have a lot of trouble trying to find a stable income. So I'm on the fence about freelancing, but I'm open to that. It depends on who I have good connections with. I plan to work for a company full-time just because it's more stable that way. I'm more of like a stability type of person. I would prefer to find a stable job. But at the same time, right now, I'm trying to look for a grad school because I wanted to know what I want to do next. Last month, I went to Japan with my family for 2 weeks because we haven't gone back there in 17 years. Because, you know, we moved from Japan to America, started new. That trip from Japan got me thinking, ooh, maybe I should study there as a grad student. So right now I've been looking into doing grad school over there. Maybe somewhere outside of Tokyo, maybe just out somewhere, I think like on the outskirts of the cities, but you know, I don't know. But it's always an option because I either intend to study an MBA or a Master of Arts or MA in Japanese Studies culture, because I'm more interested in the cultural aspect and the societal norms rather than an MBA because it's more like corporate focus. I'm looking into those options. I'm on the fence between all of these, so it could take a bit. Right now I'm working at a Japanese company part-time because I don't really know where to go after that, if I wanted to stay here, do full-time with them, or who knows. But I'm still debating, you know. I gotta explore my options, but can't slack off too long or else, you know, it's gonna be too late. Some of these opportunities are gone. Fourth question is wakaranai. So I don't know why you wrote this in Japanese, but yeah, I don't understand. Yeah, you answer anyway. But anyways, if you don't know or don't know how to read Japanese, it reads wakaranai. So it's one character each. Literally translates to I don't understand. So what don't you understand, bruh? I'm just kidding. 何がわからないですか? どういう意味ですか? わからないって。The last question is 3 things on your bucket list. Do I even have a bucket list? I don't even have a bucket list to begin with. I mean, I always have dreams in my head about places I really want to go, certain things that I want to do. If I could think of 3 things right now for the bucket list, first one, not really my top choice, but is to visit Seattle, Washington, or Washington State. I've been looking into the state itself, how the way of life has been, cost of living over there, and I see some of their houses over there and they look really nice in some areas. So I wanted to visit there, and if I'm really satisfied with it, I could just move there. But who knows? Because I just want to see places. Second things on my bucket list. If Burma opens up or Myanmar opens up, I wanted to visit there with my family because that's where I'm really from, or that's where my entire family's from, and I wanted to see for myself how life is like there and visit some of the places my parents went as children. And the third thing on my bucket list is what's the third thing on my bucket list? I don't even know. If things work out in Japan, you know, with everything getting certifications, if everything works out in Japan, I might as well live there and see the rest of the country there, because there's so many things that I want to see for myself that I didn't even go when I lived in Japan as a child. I wanted to take more pictures over there, visit some of the more uncommon places in Japan, and maybe just do some YouTubing over there too. Just do a little documentary interviews or just some reactions. And I just ultimately wanted to speak native Japanese. I just have to get there at some point. But right now, I'm not really taking it seriously because I just kept putting it off, or the work of learning the language is daunting. The ultimate goal is to have discipline and pretty much have the drive for that, but you just gotta get back into it at some point. Well, that's pretty much my Q&A, and thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.